Infrastructure development in Panama, $1.5 billion investment breakdown in 5 key phases leading to completion by Q2 2026. Overview. Panama is embarking on a transformative journey with a robust $1.5 billion investment aimed at revitalizing and modernizing its infrastructure. This initiative is critical for fortifying Panama's status as a global trade hub and enhancing its economic landscape. The projects focus on transportation, energy, and digital connectivity with a targeted completion date set for the second quarter of 2026. Key areas of investment. 1. Transportation systems. The transportation infrastructure is a pivotal element of Panama's economy, primarily due to the Panama Canal, which plays a vital role in international maritime trade. Given that the canal accounts for approximately 6% of global maritime traffic, ongoing enhancements are crucial. Key projects include: Fourth Bridge over the Panama Canal. This project aims to ease traffic congestion and enhance connectivity between the western suburbs and Panama City. Expansion of the Panama Metro system. The Metro system, currently the first of its kind in Central America, is set to expand from 2 operational lines to 5 by 2040, addressing urban mobility challenges and improving public transport. 2. Energy and utilities. Panama is shifting towards sustainable energy solutions, setting an ambitious goal of achieving 70% of its electricity from renewable sources by 2050. Current initiatives include: development of renewable energy sources. Investments in solar and wind farms are underway, aiming for a diversified energy portfolio that reduces reliance on fossil fuels. Upgrading the national power grid. Enhancing the grid will support rural electrification efforts, ensuring that underserved areas gain access to reliable electricity. 3. Digital infrastructure. In an increasingly digital world, Panama is enhancing its digital connectivity through initiatives such as National Broadband Network. This initiative aims to provide high-speed internet access to underserved regions, promoting educational and economic opportunities. Submarine fiber-optic cables. These cables position Panama as a telecommunications hub, facilitating efficient global connectivity. Investment phases. The $1.5 billion investment is structured into 5 key phases, each targeting different infrastructural aspects. Phase 1. Transportation enhancements. This phase focuses on the construction of the Fourth Bridge and the expansion of the Metro system, ensuring improved urban mobility and connectivity. Phase 2. Sustainable energy projects. Emphasis will be placed on developing additional renewable energy facilities to support the country's transition to a greener energy landscape. Phase 3. Digital infrastructure advancements. This phase includes the expansion of broadband access and the initiation of smart city initiatives aimed at improving urban living conditions and connectivity. Phase 4. Water management system upgrades. Investments will target improvements in water management systems to ensure clean water availability for both urban and rural populations, addressing growing demands for water resources. Phase 5. Final evaluations and adjustments. The final phase involves assessing performance metrics and making necessary adjustments to ensure all developments meet the projected goals by Q2 2026. Common themes across sources. Both sources highlight Panama's strategic geographical advantages, particularly its historical reliance on the Panama Canal as a vital trade artery. The necessity for modernized infrastructure is emphasized to support economic growth and attract foreign investment, particularly in logistics and the digital sector. Differences noted. While the first source provides a detailed overview of specific infrastructure projects and their anticipated benefits, the second source focuses on the broader investment climate without delving into the specifics of individual projects or timelines. Future vision. Panama's commitment to infrastructure development is part of a broader vision extending to 2030 aimed at sustainable urban growth, improved connectivity, and enhanced global competitiveness. The planned investments not only seek to expand existing infrastructure but also aim to incorporate green technologies and smart solutions, future-proofing Panama's economic landscape. Conclusion. In summary, Panama's $1.5 billion infrastructure investment is a multifaceted initiative designed to solidify the country's position as a regional powerhouse while ensuring sustainable economic growth and improved quality of life for its residents by 2026. Through a series of strategic projects focused on transportation, energy, and digital connectivity, Panama is set to enhance its role as a key player in global trade and economic development. As the nation moves forward with these plans, the benefits will likely extend beyond infrastructure improvements, fostering a more sustainable and inclusive economy for all Panamanians. The Infrastructure Development Initiative in Panama, marked by a significant investment of $1.5 billion, is designed to address multiple sectors including transport, energy, and digital connectivity. It is structured into 5 distinct phases leading to completion by the second quarter of 2026. Here are the key insights that may come across as counterintuitive. 1. Reliance on the Panama Canal. While the Panama Canal is often celebrated as a monumental achievement and a crucial economic engine, the future investments are not solely focused on expanding canal capacity. Instead, they emphasize the need for diversified infrastructure, indicating a strategic pivot towards a more holistic development approach. This may challenge the perception that the canal's expansion alone suffices for Panama's economic growth. 2. Sustainability over immediate financial returns. The investment plan prioritizes sustainability, aiming for 70% of electricity to come from renewable sources by 2050. This long-term vision may contrast with the immediate financial returns expected from traditional energy sources. The counterintuitive aspect here is that the focus on renewable energy could initially strain budgets or hinder rapid economic gains, as investments in infrastructure for renewables often require substantial upfront costs before yielding returns. 3. Digital infrastructure in underserved areas. The emphasis on expanding digital connectivity via the National Broadband Network may seem misaligned with traditional infrastructure priorities. However, this underscores a counterintuitive recognition that digital access is as critical as physical infrastructure in modern economies, especially for stimulating growth in rural areas. The notion that connectivity could drive economic development indicates a shift in how infrastructure investments are traditionally viewed. For a multi-phase investment strategy, the phased approach to investment, particularly the focus on evaluation and adjustments in Phase 5, suggests a level of adaptability that is not commonly seen in large infrastructure projects. This counters the typical notion that infrastructure projects are fixed in their plans and timelines. The willingness to adjust based on performance metrics reflects a modern approach to project management that could lead to more effective outcomes. 5. Urban versus rural focus. While infrastructure investments typically skew towards urban centers, Panama's strategy includes significant investments in rural electrification and water management systems. This indicates a counterintuitive understanding that rural development is essential for overall national growth, challenging the common narrative that urban areas should receive disproportionate attention in infrastructure planning. In summary, Panama's $1.5 billion investment plan represents a multifaceted and forward-thinking approach to infrastructure development. It recognizes the importance of sustainability, digital connectivity, and rural development, all of which counter traditional expectations about how infrastructure projects should function and prioritize resources. The report on Panama's $1.5 billion infrastructure investment outlines significant developments in transportation, energy, and digital infrastructure, along with a strategic timeline for completion by Q2 2026. While the summary captures the main points, several nuanced and lesser highlighted aspects warrant attention for their potential impact on the country's future. 1. The importance of the fourth bridge. Most discussions surrounding transportation improvements often focus on the Panama Canal and existing road networks. However, the fourth bridge over the Panama Canal is particularly significant. This project is not just about enhancing connectivity, it represents a transformative step in urban planning and economic development. The bridge will alleviate congestion on existing routes and provide a direct link to the western suburbs, which are experiencing rapid urbanization, by facilitating smoother transport of goods and people. The fourth bridge can attract investment into the western areas which have traditionally been underserved. This can lead to economic diversification and reduce the pressure on Panama City's infrastructure. Furthermore, it underscores Panama's commitment to modernizing its infrastructure to meet the needs of a growing population and economy, making it an overlooked but critical element of the investment plan. 2. Sustainability goals in energy production. While the report mentions the goal of achieving 70% renewable energy by 2050, the significance lies in the implications of such a transition. Achieving this target is not merely about energy production, it reflects a broader commitment to sustainability amid climate change challenges. Panama is already experiencing impacts such as water shortages, which could affect the Panama Canal's operations and overall economic stability. The push for renewable energy, including solar and wind, not only helps mitigate these risks but also positions Panama as a leader in sustainable practices within the region. This can enhance its attractiveness to foreign investors who prioritize sustainability, potentially unlocking additional funding and technology transfers that can further bolster the economy. 3. Digital infrastructure and economic inclusivity. The development of the National Broadband Network is framed primarily as a means to enhance connectivity. However, its significance extends beyond mere access to the Internet. High-speed Internet is essential for economic inclusivity, particularly in rural areas where educational and economic opportunities have historically been limited. By ensuring that underserved populations have access to digital resources, Panama can foster a more equitable economic landscape. This can lead to improved educational outcomes and greater participation in the digital economy, which is increasingly vital in a globalized world. The digital initiatives also have implications for government transparency and efficiency, as digital governance becomes more prevalent. 4. Water management systems. The report briefly mentions upgrades to water management systems but does not emphasize their critical importance. Clean water availability is essential for public health, economic productivity, and social stability. As urban areas expand and tourism increases, the demand for reliable water sources will only grow. Investments in water infrastructure are thus fundamental not only for supporting the population but also for ensuring that industrial and agricultural sectors have the resources they need to thrive. Given the potential for climate change to exacerbate water scarcity, these initiatives reflect proactive governance that prioritizes long-term sustainability and resilience. 5. Phased implementation and performance metrics. The structured 5-phase approach to the investment plan is significant for several reasons. Firstly, it allows for manageable incremental progress that can be evaluated at each stage. This means that potential issues can be identified early. Adjustments can be made and resources can be reallocated effectively. Moreover, the emphasis on performance metrics in the final phase ensures accountability and transparency. This is crucial for maintaining public trust and securing ongoing support for infrastructure initiatives. The phased approach allows stakeholders, including local communities and international investors, to see tangible results over time, which can enhance confidence in Panama's governance and investment environment. 6. Integration of smart city initiatives. The report mentions smart city initiatives as part of digital infrastructure advancements. However, the broader significance of these initiatives can be overlooked. Smart city technologies can optimize urban management and improve the quality of life in urban areas through enhanced traffic management, waste management, and public safety services. By integrating technology into urban planning and management, Panama can create a more livable environment that attracts talent and investment. Furthermore, It positions Panama as a forward-thinking leader in urban innovation within the region, enhancing its global competitiveness. Conclusion. In summary, while the $1.5 billion infrastructure investment in Panama covers significant ground in transportation, energy, and digital connectivity, the nuanced implications of these projects extend far beyond immediate economic benefits. The fourth bridge sustainability goals in energy, digital infrastructure for inclusivity, water management upgrades, a phased implementation approach, and smart city initiatives all contribute to a comprehensive vision for a resilient and equitable future. These aspects are vital not only for meeting current challenges but also for positioning Panama strategically in a rapidly changing global landscape. Recognizing and addressing these dimensions will be critical in realizing the full potential of Panama's ambitious infrastructure development plan. In-depth analysis and discussion points on infrastructure development in Panama. 1. Investment in transportation systems. The $1.5 billion investment in Panama's transportation infrastructure is pivotal for enhancing the nation's connectivity and maintaining its pivotal role in global trade. The focus on projects like the fourth bridge over the Panama Canal and the expansion of the Panama Metro system illustrates a commitment to addressing urban mobility and improving logistical capabilities. This investment is not only about immediate construction but also about strategically positioning Panama as a more competitive player in the global market. The Panama Canal, a critical artery for maritime trade, continues to be a centerpiece in this strategy, accounting for around 6% of global trade. Discussing how these transportation improvements could affect trade efficiency, economic growth, and urbanization patterns in Panama provides valuable insights into the broader implications of infrastructure development. 2. Sustainable energy and utility development. The initiative to diversify Panama's energy resources, particularly through renewable energy projects, is crucial for sustainable growth. The target of generating 70% of electricity from renewable sources by 2050 reflects a forward-thinking approach to energy management. Current projects focusing on solar and wind energy alongside improvements to the national grid and rural electrification demonstrate an intent to enhance energy security while addressing environmental concerns. Analyzing the socio-economic benefits of transitioning to renewable energy, potential challenges in implementation, and how these projects align with global sustainability goals can lead to a deeper understanding of Panama's energy landscape. 3. Digital infrastructure and connectivity. Panama's investment in digital infrastructure, particularly through the National Broadband Network, addresses the increasing need for high-speed internet access, especially in underserved areas. This digital enhancement is crucial for fostering economic growth, improving education and healthcare access, and attracting investments in the IT sector. As Panama seeks to establish itself as a telecommunications hub, the implications of these developments on local businesses, education systems, and overall economic competitiveness warrant discussion. Considerations on challenges such as regulatory frameworks, cybersecurity, and the digital divide can enrich the conversation regarding Panama's digital future. 4. Phased approach to infrastructure development. The structured five-phase approach to infrastructure development offers a comprehensive framework for evaluating progress and ensuring that investments yield the desired outcomes by Q2 2026. This method allows for adjustments based on performance metrics and changing needs, ensuring that the infrastructure remains relevant and effective. Each phase's specific focus: transportation enhancements, sustainable energy, digital infrastructure, water management, and final evaluations, provides a clear roadmap for stakeholders. Analyzing this phased approach can lead to discussions on project management best practices, the importance of stakeholder engagement, and long-term planning in infrastructure projects, highlighting how such frameworks can be applied to other regions facing similar challenges. These 4 points encapsulate critical aspects of Panama's infrastructure development strategy, providing a foundation for further analysis and discussion on the implications for the country's economic future and global standing. 1. Panama Canal Expansion Project 2016. The Panama Canal Expansion Project, also known as the Third Set of Locks Project, was a significant infrastructural endeavor completed in June 2016. This project involved the construction of a new set of locks to accommodate larger vessels known as Neo-Panamax ships. The expansion allowed the canal to handle a larger volume of global maritime trade, which was critical for Panama's economy. The project cost approximately $5.25 billion and is considered one of the largest infrastructure projects in the world, enhancing Panama's strategic position as a critical hub in international shipping. 2. Suez Canal Expansion 2015. Similar to Panama's canal expansion, the Suez Canal underwent a major expansion project that was completed in August 2015. This project aimed to widen and deepen parts of the canal to allow for increased shipping traffic and larger vessels. The $8 billion project included the construction of a new 35-kilometer lane alongside the existing canal, effectively reducing waiting times for ships and enhancing the overall efficiency of maritime trade through this critical waterway. The Suez Canal is a vital trade route connecting Europe and Asia, and this expansion was crucial for maintaining its competitiveness. 3. Transcontinental Highway. Inter-American Highway. The Inter-American Highway, often referred to as the Pan-American Highway, is a network of roads that stretches from North America to South America. The highway has undergone various phases of development and improvement over the decades, with significant investments aimed at enhancing transportation infrastructure across the Americas. This ambitious project promotes regional connectivity and trade, facilitating the movement of goods and people across countries. The highway's continuous development is vital for economic integration in the Americas, similar to the infrastructure developments planned in Panama. Future outlook: infrastructure development in Panama. As Panama embarks on its ambitious $1.5 billion infrastructure development initiative, the future of its economy and regional standing is set to undergo transformative changes. With completion targeted by Q2 2026, this investment aims to modernize the nation's transport, energy, and digital infrastructure, ensuring Panama remains a pivotal player in global trade. 1. Transportation enhancements and connectivity. The future of Panama's transportation infrastructure is bright, with significant enhancements expected to increase connectivity across the country. The construction of the fourth bridge over the Panama Canal is a landmark project that will not only alleviate traffic congestion in Panama City but will also enhance logistical efficiency for goods movement between the Atlantic and Pacific. Additionally, the expansion of the Panama Metro system will enable better urban mobility, further integrating outlying communities into the economic framework of the capital. By 2026, Panama's transportation network will likely be recognized as one of the most efficient in Central America, facilitating smoother trade routes that are critical for maintaining the Panama Canal's competitive edge. This development will attract more foreign investment into the logistics and shipping sectors, driving economic growth. 2. Sustainable energy transition. Panama's commitment to sustainability is evident in its ambitious energy transition plan, which aims for 70% of its electricity to come from renewable sources by 2050. This transition will be catalyzed by ongoing investments in solar, wind, and hydroelectric projects. The government's focus on diversifying energy sources will not only stabilize energy prices but also reduce dependence on fossil fuels, contributing to regional and global climate goals. By 2026, as new renewable energy facilities come online, Panama is expected to become a regional leader in clean energy production, setting an example for neighboring countries. This shift will not only secure energy independence but will also position Panama as an attractive destination for environmentally conscious investors. 3. Digital infrastructure development. The enhancement of digital infrastructure is crucial in a rapidly digitizing world. Panama's National Broadband Network aims to ensure high-speed internet access reaches underserved areas, promoting digital equity across urban and rural populations. This digital expansion will support various sectors including education, healthcare, and small businesses, fostering innovation and economic growth. By 2026, with the rollout of smart city initiatives and improved telecommunications, Panama is set to emerge as a technological hub in Latin America. The government's focus on creating a favorable regulatory environment for IT companies will further attract multinational corporations, leading to job creation and economic diversification. 4. Water management and utilities. As urbanization continues, the demand for reliable water supply and management systems will rise. Panama's investments in water infrastructure will ensure that clean water is accessible to all citizens, thus improving quality of life and public health. Projects aimed at upgrading water management systems are expected to be completed by 2026, addressing both urban and rural needs. Furthermore, the integration of advanced technologies in water management will allow for better resource allocation and conservation, particularly in light of climate change challenges. By prioritizing sustainable practices, Panama will enhance its resilience against environmental fluctuations. 5. Economic growth and foreign investment. The culmination of these infrastructural improvements will likely lead to significant economic growth. Enhanced transportation networks, sustainable energy sources, and robust digital infrastructure will create a conducive environment for international businesses. Panama's strategic location as a trade hub will be further leveraged, resulting in increased foreign investments in logistics, manufacturing, and technology sectors. By 2026, Panama is projected to attract a diverse array of investors seeking to capitalize on the country's modernized infrastructure and its position as a gateway to Latin America. This influx of investment will stimulate job creation, boost GDP, and improve living standards for its population. Conclusion: a vision for 2030. Looking beyond 2026, Panama's infrastructure investments align with a broader vision for sustainable urban growth and enhanced global competitiveness by 2030. The integration of green technologies, smart solutions, and improved connectivity will not only solidify Panama's role as a regional powerhouse but will also improve the quality of life for its residents. As Panama navigates this transformative period, the anticipated infrastructure developments will create a resilient and dynamic economy, setting the stage for long-term prosperity and stability in the region. With strategic foresight and effective execution, Panama is poised to emerge as a model for infrastructure development in Latin America and beyond.